everybody, welcome to the SkyLounge, here to review some Arsenal action as we beat Fulham 4-1. Match was a bit early on, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I am not gonna lie, boys and girls, I slept around 5, 6 o'clock. No partying, just... I swear to God, man, you give this brain a video game, I'm not really gonna sleep. A good video game at that. And so... didn't really sleep, so couldn't watch the match. Watched the extended highlights on NBC Sports. Checked some stats out, and I gotta say, Arsenal played well against one of the most bottom fucking teams in the Premier League. After being embarrassed by Liverpool 5-1, let's never forget that. Arsenal had reasons to show out today. They absolutely did. To put confidence back in the fans, to really make a declarative statement for the season saying, you know what, it's not all, it's not going to be all rainbows and butterflies and shit, but there are going to be some tough times, and we just have to make sure we come out of every failure with a bang, come out, looking more successful than your failures. And at least in the first half, it looked like it, Arsenal dominating possession, passing the ball very crisply, opening up in the first few minutes, just pressuring that Fulham defense. By the way, who has the worst fucking defense, one of the worst defenses in the league. They concede goals like it's nothing. And fair play to Fulham. They also had a lot of decent chances. Ryan S.C.Y, I've been on that dude's bandwagon pretty much, saying this kid is something special. And if Fulham gets relegated, don't be surprised if Ryan S.C.Y gets sold in the next year or two. Obviously January transfer window is now opened. And so we might see a lot of movements of these young players in terrible teams. But fortunately for Arsenal, we were able to capitalize. Granit Xhaka with the goal in there. It was actually really beautiful chip cross from Alex Iwobi from the left-hand side. And Granit Xhaka, with nobody defending him, by the way, balances the ball, with his chest, taps the ball in, 1-0 to Arsenal, and we end the first half looking dominant, looking real dominant, potential clean sheet, because Fulham just were not playing up to their standard. And you get into the second half, and about 30 minutes after the goal was scored for Granit Xhaka, 55th minute in, Alexandre Lacazette gets his goal. And I've got to say, man, Lacazette is such a great player in terms of striker. The guy is just a poacher. Like, the guy's just a sniper. He just knows how to do so. Now, I understand, against the big teams, there are occasions where this offense doesn't show up. We've seen it against Liverpool. We've seen it against Manchester City. We've seen it against Chelsea at times. And Tottenham. But this bred confidence in the squad. You can see it. You can see them trying to move forward a little bit better. But unfortunately, in the back, it's just the same old fucking story. It's the same old fucking story. And the funny thing is, I woke up, halfway just trying to wake up because I was so fucking tired. And looking at the match stats, and I looked and said, Kamara. I'm like, Alvin Kamara? He's a fucking football player. NFL football player in America. What the fuck is he doing in England? Turns out it was Kamara of Fulham, who, with 2 or 3 other Fulham players inside the Arsenal box, no defenders on him, gets a goal in front of Lino. And I've got to say, Lauren Koscielny is fucking terrible. Lauren Koscielny, I'll tell you what, boys and girls, Lauren Koscielny is abjectly fucking terrible in my opinion. He has grown old with this injury. This injury has aged him so quick. And I love Lauren Koscielny. I do. I'm not trying to say he's fucking, kill him. He's the worst person. He's a great person. It's just that his football skills are not there. And Arsenal cannot fucking keep a clean sheet. Arsenal is like a dirty hotel room. We can't keep clean sheets. We just let everyone shit and come all over the fucking bed. But we somehow get results at times. And so Arsenal with that goal conceded, making it a 2-1 game, unnecessarily making it much more closer than it needs to be, figures out that, hey, we're Arsenal Football Club. This new philosophy that we have, of never giving up, always staying aggressive, this is what we need to fucking, this is the influence and idea we need to spread throughout the squad consistently. And so Aaron Ramsey, 79th minute, gets a goal in there. Fantastic effort by him. And obviously the rumors and talks is Aaron Ramsey's going to go on a free transfer in June or July, more than likely. And I'm not going to lie to you, boys and girls. I don't have anything against that. I really don't. Let's look at the reality of Aaron Ramsey. I love him. I call him Welsh Jesus for a reason. He is class. He is skilled. But every season he's injured. Okay? The reality of Aaron Ramsey is he's always injured. And every fucking step, into, recovery, him playing well, getting goals, and then the next thing you know, he's injured again. So that level of consistent injury, despite great play-making skills, I think it's fine. I think it's fine that we are going to more than likely let him go. The transfer window is open, which gives Unai Emery, his second transfer window, and first in January, second overall transfer window, to figure out what this team needs. And honestly, in terms of goal scoring today, it wasn't too bad. Aubameyang gets a goal in there in the 83rd minute to make it 4-1, and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. What more can we say about Pierre? I got nothing else, man. The way he just scores goals. The guy is 14th, tied first with Cunt Kane, first in the league for goals scored. I mean, I love the fact that Aubameyang is in our squad. I have stressed this multiple times. And, I feel like our offense is pretty decent. With the squad that we have, with the pieces we have, I believe our squad looks good offensively. Even though Ozil is dare I say it, boys and girls, another consistent injury bug guy, we are still pretty capable in offense. The problem, I feel, comes down to defense and parts of that midfield, where at times our midfield can be stifled. And that is a recipe for disaster for the defense, who by all means have no fucking situational awareness to defend and help out the goalkeeper. And it looks pathetic. It looks absolutely pathetic. And so for Arsenal, we get the win, get the 3 points. However, there's a lot of questions moving forward. What are we going to do about that defense? FA Cup fixture this weekend. So Arsenal's got to get their shit figured out. And got to keep winning. Got to keep winning these matches. So let me know what you guys think. Follow me at the Sky Lounge and all the links in the description below. Like, comment, and subscribe for more daily content.